What's going on, everybody? It is your boy TGK back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the LA Lakers. I want to look at their stats over the last 15 games and then look at the small sample size of what the Lakers did against the Denver Nuggets. If this is your first time here, my name is TGK here on TGK TV, where I love to talk about basketball, Luka Doncic, and things of that sort, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by. If y'all don't mind dropping a like, consider subscribing, consider becoming a member, as well as I will begin doing giveaways within the next couple of months, or probably the next month, and start giving away jerseys. If y'all want a purple Luka Doncic jersey, or I can find a way to get the Mavericks Luka Doncic jersey, whatever the case may be, consider becoming a member, and we're going to be doing member giveaways here soon. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and get this started. We're about to look into the analytics and see what the hell the Lakers have been doing. Because I've been hearing a lot of rumblings that the Lakers have the best defense over the last 15 games. So enough of the fluff. Let's get to the stuff. All right, man. This is right here, the advanced analytics. And I have it under the advanced tab over the last 15 games over here. And just, I want to see what the hell, this team has been up to. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. So over the last 15 games, as you can see right here where I have it highlighted, the Lakers have gone 12-3 over the last 15. Imagine if the Lakers would have beat the Hornets and the Jazz, they would have been 14-1. They would have had the best record in the NBA over the last 15. That's kind of crazy. Now the defensive rating. Once I hit this button, it's going to tell me who has the number one defense over the last 15 games. You don't say. The LA Lakers have the best defense over the last 15 games. And a huge chunk of that, most of that is without AD. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's even with, quote unquote, the bad games from Luka Doncic, right? That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Boston is 4th, Oklahoma's 5th, Orlando's 6th. Well, Golden State is 11th. So you're able to see where LA has been playing is basically damn near dominating on the defensive end, bro. 106.4 is a pretty amazing rating in defense in the NBA these days. Offensive rating, let's see where they rank at there. Lakers are top 5 offense. Cleveland, obviously, number 1. Denver, number 2. Oklahoma City 3, Boston 4. So you're telling me the Lakers beat the second best offense in the league and kept them to damn near under 100 points. They basically did. That's wild. That's wild. Let's look at the net rating. Net rating, the Lakers are top 3 in the league over the last 15. That's just those stats, those 3 barometers right there tell you a lot about a team. And what that's telling me is the Lakers are good. They're a good team. To sustain that level of efficiency from an offensive rating, to sustain that level of defense from a defensive rating, and to have such a high net rating, a plus of 11.8, where the Thunder and the Cavaliers are the 2 teams that are head and shoulders above everybody, and yet you are right there. Those are little telltale signs right there that lets you know that this team is actually pretty good. Because even if, we think back to the Mavericks, right? And I'm going to correlate this because I lived through this example. In the second half of the Mavericks season last year, the Mavericks were one of the best defenses in the league, featuring Luka Doncic. And we went on to have an NBA Finals run. So if anybody knows about this, it's going to be Mavs fans, particularly me, that always looks at these stats and analytics to be able to gauge what the hell a team is doing. And the Lakers are trending in that right direction to get that second half run that they need to get, which they can move up the rankings, right? They could get a pretty good position in the playoffs. So that net rating is pretty amazing. I haven't even looked at like the other categories, like true shooting. Lakers are second in true shooting. That means they're taking really and making really efficient shots. Efficiency, field goal percentage, they're second in the league as well. And this is with only having Luka for 4 games. Turnover percentage, obviously that's something that they need to work on. Looks like they are one of the worst in the league at protecting the ball. Well, with Luka Doncic, they're going to improve that. I've been saying that since the trade. And you saw it clearly in the Denver game. The Lakers protected that ball and doing part into Luka's being able to help in that regard. Now, what's the next thing I want to look at? Let's take a look at the players' advanced analytics, right? I want to take a look at Luka Doncic over the last 4 games. This is Luka Doncic's stats over the last 4 games. People would tell me, hey, man, this man don't play defense. But when you can clearly see the man is playing defense, bro. Defensive rating over the last 4 games, his 4 games only, over the last 4 games, he is averaging a defensive rating of 107.4 and an offensive rating of 114.8. Pretty damn good. A net rating of 7.4, excuse me. Now, obviously, the true shooting is not great. Efficiency is not great. That is because, you know, what is it? Is it not capturing? My bad. I got to add the last 5 games. There we go. Let's go ahead and let's do this again. The Doncic. I'm going to go Luka. You know, I had it all ready to go. This is how things go. Okay. There we go. So now we get a better idea of it. Look at that now. Putting all of Luka's 4 games together, he has a plus net rating of 12.1, bro. It's even better now with all 4 games combined. Defensive rating of 105.8 and offensive rating of 117. Now, if we go to just the last game, again, extremely small sample size, but this last game, I'm really interested to see what that looks like. The Denver game. I want to see what this looks like for Luka. Whoa. Whoa. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. This is Luka Doncic's numbers from the advanced analytic category in his game against Denver. Again, small sample size. Offensive rating of 136.9, a defensive rating of 104.5, a net rating of 32.4. That's absolutely insane, bro. That's insane, dog. What the hell? But yeah, people like to say, oh, you know, Luka's not an equalizer to Jokic. Bro, Luka's better. Stop it. That's insane. That's insane. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say it in any other way. In Luka's 4th game, he has an offensive rating of 136 and a defensive rating of what again? Of 104.5. A plus minus net rating of plus 32.4. That is insane numbers, bro. Insane numbers. I don't know how else you could word it, how else you could sugarcoat it. That's insane. Insane. Let's see. True shooting, right above my head right here. 62.7%. Efficiency, field goal percentage, 54.9. That's the Luka Doncic I know. Let's take a look at the lineups. These are the Laker lineups over the last game. Oh, this is for the last game. So these are the 5-man lineups for the Lakers against Denver. Again, it's a small sample size. I know. Chill out. The lineup of James, Doncic, Hachimura, Hayes, and Reeves, they were a minus 4.3. Defensive rating is pretty bad in 11 minutes. James, Hachimura, Hayes, Reeves, and Connect, there were a plus 8.3. A little better there. But in the 4 minutes of Luka Doncic, Dorian Finney-Smith, Hachimura, Vincent, and Reeves, again, 4 minutes, a net rating of plus 108.3. Again, do not take these ratings too hard or that serious, but that lets you know in the 4 minutes with that lineup that Luka was out there, they were killing. 90% efficiency field goal percentage, 91.9% true shooting in those 4 minutes. Yeah, they had to call a timeout. But you just look up and down the line, like all the lineups are just killer. They were killer that game. Now let's take a look at this one. Now this is the Laker lineups over the last 5 games. These are all the ones featuring Luka in it, okay? These are all the games that feature Luka Doncic. The starting lineup of Luka, LeBron, Hachimura, Hayes, and Reeves. 4 games, 32 minutes. Let me scroll up a little bit so you know what I'm reading. An offensive rating of 115.3 and a defensive rating of 108.5. Again, these are including the quote-unquote bad Luka Doncic games, right? And yet they have a 6.8 net rating. It may be because, no, actually, look, check this out. So this net rating is all those games put together. This net rating, the same lineup, they were a minus 4.3 against Denver. So even then, the minus 4.3, they were still positive over the 3 bad Luka Doncic games when he was in the game, the 3 previous games before the Denver one. So even then, the Luka lineup was not bad. The Luka starting lineup was amazing, even in the quote-unquote bad games. Just putting this stuff in context, bro. That's all I'm doing. I'm just showing you the numbers, and I'm letting you make your 2 cents about it. Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron, Doncic, Hachimura, and Reeves in 3 games, 15 minutes, 108.8 offensive rating, and an 80 defensive rating. Jesus. A plus-minus net rating of 28.8. That's the starting lineup right there. That is a death lineup right there. A death lineup. That is a 5-out offense. Oh, my God. Just kind of seeing that lineup, that is, bro, because Dorian, Hachimura, and LeBron, they could all guard 1 through 5, just depending on who the 5 is, but they obviously show that they could guard a Jokic too. Bro, 28.8 net rating is quite insane, dog. That is quite insane. If we're being completely honest. Excuse me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's look at the last 15 games. Even though this really don't matter much. There you go. There was 3 games with Davis in there. LeBron, Davis, Hachimura, Reeves, and Max Christie. They were plus 19.7 when they were there. Look at that. Look at that. There are some good lineups with Max Christie in there. So take that for what you will. But to give you that small sample size of the Luka Doncic era, some good stuff in here, man. There's some good stuff in here. And people like to point out that this Lakers team is not ready for a deep playoff run or whatever the case may be. I will just say this, and salute to the homie Gars70 who messaged this in one of the videos as a comment. He said Michael Jordan never had a all-time great center, and he still won 6 championships. Think about that. Michael Jordan did not have one of those centers that people are saying you need to have, right? Yeah, he had a respectable one that just did some dirty work, right? But he never had that center. I'm just saying, where people are like, hey, the Lakers have a clear hole in their team. They don't have a big man to protect the paint. I get it. That is a flaw. And just because you don't have a center doesn't mean you can't win. I'm not buying it. Just because Denver has a center in Jokic doesn't mean Jokic is protecting the rim, bro. Doesn't mean Jokic is guarding the perimeter. We're talking about there's a potential 5-man death lineup that the Lakers have, and they have 3 ball handlers that could break anybody down. And more specifically, they have 2 of the greatest playmaking forwards in LeBron and Luka that love to break down centers. So stop it, bro. The thing is, I understand the Lakers don't have a center, but you know what the rest of the league don't have? The rest of the league don't have a LeBron or a Luka Doncic. So food for thought. Take that into your consideration. Let it marinate. Think about it a little bit. Think about it. And then come back to me when you think about playoffs and having an alpha dog and 48 minutes of either Luka or LeBron running offense. Like, that's just a crazy, crazy sight to behold. Yeah. But people will call me crazy. Anyway, tomorrow, I'm dropping this tonight. This video, so I'm dropping this tonight on the 24th. So tomorrow, for those that watch this during the premiere live, tomorrow, I will be hosting a playback where it'll be hosted by Ben and all the homies over there. But then I specifically will be hosting a live watch along on this channel at 8 p.m. Central Time. It'll be a 1 hour pregame show and then the watch along for the game. Yeah, I hope y'all, there's going to be so many people doing these. Hope y'all consider kicking it with me and watching the game with me. As you know, LeBron and Luka have been two of my favorite players of all time. I've been watching and following Luka for the last 7 years. So if anybody knows Luka to the T, it's your boy TGK. Anyway, man, appreciate y'all stopping by. Consider liking the channel, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and becoming a member. Again, the giveaways are going to start here soon, giving out jerseys and all sorts of things, man. Y'all can become a member and suggest what kind of items I should give away, and you might be the lucky one to get it. Anyway, man, me and your boy TGK, appreciate y'all watching. Let me know what y'all think about these analytic breakdowns of what the Lakers are going to be doing moving forward. Until then, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.